You never stop. You never stop. Busy. Which is great. Now, this new show, an amazing lineup, and obviously for a really good cause.
Yes, yes. It's a charity called Future Dreams. And I first got involved 10 years ago because Stuart Sweeting, one of my assistants, was involved with the charity because it was a mother and a daughter, both dance teachers, both got cancer in the same year, and the daughter had 3 children of her own, 3 young children. And sadly, both passed away the following year. But they set up this charity to help others with cancer. And it's the 10th anniversary, and there's a huge show with many, many stars on the 30th of September. And it's the biggest one they've ever done. But every year, the charity does something. They've done 4 shows, fashion shows. They are absolute avid fundraisers that have raised £4.5 million so
Wow,
far.
£4.5 million?
Yeah.
So who can we see? Who can we see in this one?
Oh, in this one, we've got, well, there's a specially created ballet by choreographer from the Birmingham Royal Ballet. Right. And there are lots of stars, lots of singers, and there'll be dancers performing with them. And
that sounds brilliant, Arlene. And the thing about cancer is it absolutely touches every single one of us, doesn't it? If you've not been through a scare yourself or sadly living with a disease, you've lost someone to it. You have, because you lost your mum. You were very young, weren't you? You were a teenager.
I was 15, yes, and I had a younger sister and an older brother when my mother developed leukemia. And this was in the 50s, and not a lot was known about the disease. They knew that it was a blood disease. They knew that she needed blood transfusions. That it was, at a time, she was in Manchester Royal Infirmary, when there wasn't a lot of people with leukemia and with blood cancers, and the doctors knew nothing about it. No one knew what to do. All I can remember is from the doctors to the nurses, everyone was bewildered. Our family was bewildered. We were told that she had 3 months to live. And it was chaos. I can only describe it as absolute chaos.
And also, nobody would even say the word cancer.
No.
You know, it was almost like it was shameful, which is crazy when you think about it now, but there was that attitude, which was very odd. But to be left at that age, that's really hard to lose your mum at any age, of course.
It's hard.
But that's really difficult.
Really hard. And of course, when I think about it, you know, I was born in the 40s, and teenagers were kids, you know. Yeah. You were 15, you didn't get out of white socks with your school uniform until you were 12 or 13. Yeah. You still had to wear your short white socks. And so my father got very, very sick. I mean, he had blood clots because of the sort of disruption to our lives. My mother was the centre of everything. She was the kind of mother that if she put her arms around you, if she wrapped them around you, everything in your life was safe and secure. No matter, you know, we didn't have a lot of money, but everything with my mother was that beautiful centre and of calm. Yeah. And so we had no one to talk to. You know, I was going to school, visiting going to the hospital. Visiting hours were strict visiting hours. 2 people by the bedside, that was it. And it didn't matter how old you were turfed out at the end of visiting. And it was hard, because I guess I was the oldest daughter. She wanted me to stay at home with her. She wanted me to be with her. And I wanted I had to go to school, and I wanted to do my ballet classes, and it was just a terrible time.
And is it important, do you think, now, you know, looking at this charity that you're helping, for you to do your bit? I mean, we all know you're a grafter. And when you do something, you do it 110%.
Yeah, but I always think the one thing in life, when you are successful or your name becomes known, the one thing you can do is you can help raise money to help others, and when it's a situation that you've been in. And because this charity, of course, looks at research, but they also look at the care and the help in that wider sense of not just the person who is suffering from the disease, but what they can do to support, which will include help an understanding. And there was nothing like that.
No, there was nothing like that then. We are getting better. We are getting better like that.
Much better.
You've always been a pioneer. You know, you've always been a trailblazer in everything that you do. I remember you were a much older mother back when. I mean, now women are having babies.
47 when I had my second child.
That's incredible.
When I had my first daughter, I was 36 and called a geriatric mother. And that was in 79.
Right.
But then, of course, when I found I was pregnant at the age of 47 with my youngest daughter, Abigail, it was, you know, it was really very, very unusual. And I was told at the hospital, the first hospital I visited, oh, can we bring the students to follow this pregnancy? You're the oldest mother we've ever had in here.
It's like, OK.
OK.